Good evening, tennis fans. Today we're talking about Jannik Sinner's remarkable round at Wimbledon, a title defense that stood out for its resilience, strategy, and a hint of life learning in the heat of competition. Sinner arrived in London for his second consecutive Grand Slam, the other being the French Open where he had been a top seed and the fan favorite. But Svizzera had underwhelming moments there, collapsing from heat inefficiencies in the second round against Juan Manuel Cerundolo, a world number 54. That loss left the defending champion grappling with a big question what to do about the oppressive summer weather that had kept him from delivering Halamang. Sinner worked with his team to modify his preparations, and it had a payoff in London. On center court, he faced Alexander Zverev, who had been emboldened by his own match-winning momentum in the run-up. Zverev handed Sinner a first-set tiebreak win 6-7, 7-2. But that wasn't the shape of the story. Sinner's heartened resilience kicked in. The next tiebreak was even tighter, 7-7-6, 7-7 across the score. In a field of 32 champions, it was the crucial momentum that changed. He forced a break in the third set, winning 6-3, and then worked a few more brews to secure the final set 6-4. The 24-year-old Italian, though dropping the first set, stayed composed, matched his rival in the climactic moments, and turned a heartbreak-induced defeat at Roland Garros into a demonstration of lyrical tennis. After the final point, he received two challenging comments from his coach, Darren Cahill, who said, "It was just one of those things we don't really have answers for. You can't predict the heat, but you can predict the heat that humans endure." Cahill also praised his maturity, that after the one-touch Hafa collapse, he came back with work ethic. He even wrote about Sinner's approach at the French Riviera, that he had just 12 days of rest before the tournament and no grass tune-up. "He's going to have a long, distinguished career," Cahill told reporters. "It felt damn special, that's for sure." Outside the court, Sinner's celebration of a win he wanted to swallow. He had an initial hero, while success means champion when it's all hairy. He lowered both shoulders. He climbed on the grass and stared up at the sky, an iconic image that resonates above the roar of the crowd. He left the center court voice posed around the theme, "When you keep failing from the top of Grand Slams or the nowadays they may say that you will not have failure but you will still enjoy they might hear." So when we look at many athletes who contend in similar arenas, Sinner's strategy is more than a win against a champion without euphoria. It's an example of how to extract resources from setbacks. He had a break-in attempt triple in J18 square. It also underscores that even when you live the Grand Slams for success you can be close to a potential downfall #Lam. Look how they have to, after that entire story, many on the scoreboard looked throat you, clearly Ames a master.